For hundreds of thousands, the chief isn't a mascot. He isn't entertainment. He is a reminder that excellence requires discipline, that respect requires humility, that honor is something you protect with your actions, not with your opinions, and that when you wear the symbol of a people, of a legacy, of a university, your behavior must rise to meet it. Somewhere along the way, that understanding was lost, not the meaning, the understanding of the meaning. Long before modern sports stadiums and televised games, one man changed athletics forever, Jim Thorpe. A member of the Sack and Box Nation, founding father and first president of the NFL, and the most gifted athlete the world has ever known. Thorpe was the first to introduce cultural war dances at football, basketball, and baseball games, weaving our imagery, spirit, and cultural identity deeply into American sports. And next year, something remarkable happens, something that will never happen again. January 2026 will mark 100 years since Jim Thorpe and Illinois' own Red Grange, two titans of American football, shared the field for the only time in their careers. October 2026 will mark 100 years since the Chief Illinois first appeared at halftime and became a symbol for this university. This is not a coincidence, it's an invitation. Reinstating Chief Illinois is not about going backwards, it's about moving forward with education, with respect, and with the understanding that sports and cultural representation are not opposites. They can coexist, and they must. Illinois has the chance to become the first university in the nation to model ethical restoration rather than complete destruction and denial. That's an outcome worthy of a flagship institution. We live in a society where resilience is fading, where loyalty is conditional, where pride is discouraged, where strength is labeled aggression, where dignity is called outdated, and where stoicism is misunderstood as coldness. In this environment, the qualities the Chief embodies are just nice to have, they are necessary. I promise you, Chief Illinois still influences those values. On September 7th, during the 3-and-1, while in full regalia, the individual portraying the Chief missed a stair inside the stadium and suffered both a fractured left ankle and a sprained right ankle. Getting back up in the view of thousands of the public, they had two options in that moment. Forsake everything the symbol stands for, or uphold the dignity, courage, and stoicism of Chief Illinois. They chose the latter. They walked back up the stairs, changed clothes, and walked out of the stadium over 100 yards. Because to crumble, to be assisted, to be carried away in that moment would have been a betrayal to the tribes, to the former portrayers, to the fans, to the students, to the staff and faculty, to the alumni, to the community, to the university, to you. That is not a mascot, that is a symbol. And if a symbol can inspire that even in just one person, imagine what it could and still does inspire in thousands more. That's what we must restore, not because we're clinging to the past, but because we need a symbol that teaches us how to carry ourselves with stoicism, humility, how to honor ourselves by serving others, how to lead with courage, loyalty, respect, and dignity.
Your time has expired.
Thank you.